C++. Welcome to our C++ lesson, CMIN 101. All right. So today we're going to talk about loops. There's the for loop and the while loop, and we play around with that. All right. So I'm going to turn my camera off now, and I'm going to go straight into the online compiler. Let's go to my shared screen, and my shared screen looks like this. In my shared screen, I've got the online compiler, C++, code, compile, run, debug. All these are comment statements. There's my comment statement starting from line number 1, and it finishes off at line number 7. In line number 8, that's the usual line that I have, include IOStream, that's the library that I'm including, using namespace int main. There's the beginning of my program in line number 11. In line number 12, I'm declaring a variable called int. Int I is equal to 0. Now in line number 13, I have a conditional statement. A conditional statement that goes like this. It says, while I is less than 5, I must go inside the loop, which is line 14 and line 15, and I must simply display the value of I. And I'm introducing you to something new out here. I said \n, I++, and in line number 17, I close the loop. So I'm actually closing line number 14. So if I look carefully at the output when I run the program, I'm going to see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what happens. In line number 12, it starts off and says I is equal to 0. In line number 13, it says, is 0 less than 5? And the answer is true. If the answer is true, it goes to line number 14 and line number 15. And it displays 0. This \n says go to a new line. Line number 16, I++ means I is equal to I plus 1. That means increase the value of the variable I by 1. In line number 17, I close the loop and I go back up. I go to line number 13 and I becomes now 2. Is 2 less than 5? That's true. Display the value of 2 on a new line. Increment I or increase I by 1. I becomes 3. Is 3 less than 5 in line number 13? Yes. Displays 3 on a new line. Increases the value of I by 1. It goes to line number 17. Comes back to line number 13, increases the value of I was increased by 1, which is 4. Is 4 less than 5? True. It displays the value of 4 on a new line. It makes I 5. Is 5 less than 5? No. So it comes out of the loop. This is what happens in this code of program. Now let's go to the notes that's dealing with C++. C++, it says, the while loop loops through a block of code as long as a specified condition is true. And the syntax, that means how do I write the while loop? While a particular condition is true, this block of code needs to be executed. In the example below, the code in the loop will run over and over again as long as a variable I is less than 5. I'm going to explain this to you. Now let's go back to my online compiler. If I had to change the condition to while I is less than or equal to 5, now I'm asking you the question, what do you think the output will be? Open up your WhatsApp. Let's go to WhatsApp. Anybody? I less than equal to 5? Anyone? If I state that I is less than or equal to 5. So I'm going to write it out in the chat. In the chat, I'm going to say, what would the new output be if I changed the condition to I less than or equal to 5? Talk to me. You can unmute. Come on.
0, 1 to 5, so.
So what will be S in Gobo? Hello, S in Gobo. Go ahead. So what will the output be?
The output will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Aha! I don't know if he's right. What do you think I should do? I should just go test it out, right? So let me run the program. Run the program. Compiling. 0, 1. Yay! S in Gobo is right. I'm so happy. Are you happy? I think I should put this in our WhatsApp group, right? So let's see, when I use I less than equal to 5, this is what happens. So it actually includes the value of 5. S in Gobo, well done to you. Well done to S in Gobo. Let's put that down here. Well done, S-N-G-O-B-O. Oh, N-G-C-O-B-O. So sorry, wrong spelling. But you know who you are. Right, so let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Now let's play around with this code. So we know I is less than equal to 5. What would happen if I change the value of I in line number 12 to be 1? Talk to me. Come on, guess. And this time I don't want S in Gobo to talk, somebody else. S in Kobo, thank you very much. N Makanya is typing in the chat box. So what would happen if I change the value of, so N Makanya says that the output is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So let's see if he's right. I don't know. All I know is that I'm a teacher. I need to teach you, and that I need to go in. Right, so let's put that down. Get a copy. Let's put that in my WhatsApp group. So N Makanya said, if I change the value I equals to 1, I can run the program. It's going to work like this. Compiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, great. So now the loop started at 1 and ended at 5. Right? Correct. All on a new line. Anybody? Let's see what would happen if I take out this \n. Take out this \n. Anybody? Any guesses? Any guesses? What would happen now? Let's go to the chat. Now, what would the output be? Okay, so I took out that \n. Talk to me, anybody? If I talk to me without running the program, let's see what would happen. Syntax error, sir. Oh, you think so? I wonder why. And Makanya, tell me why you think it's a syntax error. Ooh, yeah. I think I know why, but I don't know. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice. Then it'll be recorded. It won't run. All right, let me see. Let me run. Let me see if it'll run. Click on the run button. Compiling, 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 compiling. Hey, he's right. Uh-oh. I know what's missing. I know what's missing. Anybody can tell me?
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes, I'm listening.
You have to remove the less than or greater. Or is it? I don't know. Less than or greater than signs before I. Oh, after I.
Oh, okay, after I. Okay, okay. Okay, I hear you. You say let's remove that after I. All right. Okay, I took it out.
And then if you print it, the numbers will be in rows. Is it rows? Yeah, it will be in rows.
Yeah, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without any spaces in there. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Let's put that in our WhatsApp group as well, so you don't have to copy any notes. Thank you for this. I like this when I ask you all a question and I can't see who's answering the question, but at least I know you are thinking and you're talking out there, right? So that's a good one there. Anybody else with another idea of how to make it look pretty? So we could have done it like that, or I could have put it in, I could have put inline out here. Right, I put inline there, and let's see now when I run the program. Compiling, compiling, compiling. And look at that. Okay, so you learned something new today. You learned about this inline. Let me take a screenshot of that. The inline is like the \n that we had. Okay. All righty. So let's put that here. Right. So let's go back to the \n. So instead of putting it there, I'm going to say \n. I like \n. What do you say? So run the program. And I come back to what I originally had. Now, my next question is going to be a little more difficult. Let's see if who can answer this one. So, thank you, N. Makanya. Remove the, we call it our greater than sign or less than sign, right? Or I like to say my rewind button, my fast forward button, right? Rewind button, how's that? But it does have a name, you know, it does have a name. And if you want to find out about it, let's go to Google. As mean in C++. Right, it's called the operators, the bitwise operator, cout, it's an object, yeah, we can go and read up on all, it's output stream, streaming operator, yeah, okay. Right, so we should use the right words for it, right, streaming operators, it's a right shift operator or the left shift operator, right, left shift operator, right shift operator. Let's go back. Now, my question to you is this. What would happen if I do not have line number 16 in there? What would happen if I do not have line number 16? So I don't have it incrementing. So my question is, what would happen if I don't have line number 16 in my program. All right, so I'm just putting on my camera for a split second. So here's my question to you. What would happen if I do not have I++? So I don't have the increment or increasing of the counter value of I++, right? Anybody? I'll put it back on screen. Talk to me. Firstly, ask yourself the question, would the program run?
So I think the program will run, but I think it will only display.
Okay, we have someone taking a wild guess that says the program will run. Anybody else? Anyone else? They said that the program will run. Come on, talk to me, tell me. Who else would say it's B imtetwa? Right? So let's run the program. Compiling.
Oh, ooh, shit.
Yay! The program is working. It's running. And guess what? It's not stopping. It's running and running and running. What do you think is happening here?
So,
Yeah.
the while loop, it loops around, so this goes back and forth.
Yeah, it's actually stuck in a never-ending loop. So when it says
Infinite.
I is 1, right? I is equal to 1, right? And 1 is continuously less than 5, so it's simply going to display 1 all the time, right? That's all it's going to do. Now I could actually stop this program from running, and I need to control break, right? Control break does that, right? It's supposed to stop it here. Output copy to clipboard. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to do that. Control break. I'm pressing, looking for my break. Because this program is going to continuously run. It's not going to stop. Right. It's not going to stop. So let's put that back again. The I++. I'm going to say okay. You can stop the program pressing stop button in the top bar. Yeah, I need to stop it. So I need to stop it. I'm stopping the program. And I'm going to put in back my loop, I++. Now let me run the program. Compiling. And it's taking too long to compile. Let's stop the program. Stop the program. Oops, I think I overclocked it. Uh-oh, what has happened here? Uh-oh, my program is, let's just restart it. Let's restart it. Let's go back and restart my online compiler. Fortunately, we have a backup. Right, so here's my program. I'm starting it again. Online compiler. My computer has slowed down drastically. I wonder why. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to reshare my screen. So stop sharing, share. All right. Let's, you should see in front of you the program int I equals 0 while I less than 5, C out I. Here's my left operator, \n I++, and the program is compiling. So in today's lesson, all we did was the while loop. We played around with the while loop. And I'm going to stop out there because I want you to start reading on the notes on the while loop. There's an exercise. Try it out on the W3SCHOOLS.com and start the exercise. Right, so click on start exercise. What do you need to put inside the brackets? Print I as long as I is less than 6. So what will go there? While I need to have a close bracket. Submit the answer. I'm not correct. Oh no. Let's try again. I equals 1. And let's show the answer. Ooh, I forgot plus, I plus. Let's go to the hide the answer. Let's do it again. Do another exercise. Right. So let's put that in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so let's do the next exercise. The next exercise says exercise 2. Using the, oh, this is the other way around, the do while loop. Now that I haven't taught you the do while loop. Using a for loop. Oh, I haven't taught you the for loop as yet. I haven't stopped the loop if I is 5. I didn't do that with you. Okay, for loop. So you can't answer these exercises, but maybe you should try it on your own. All right, the other loops, the other types of loops, which is the for loop and the while loop and the do while loop. Okay. So I'm going to stop at this point and ask you, do you have any questions for me? Anyone with a question? All we did was the do while loop and the while do loop, and we did some exercises in there. There are three conditions. In the while loop, you must have a starting point, you must have an ending point, and you must increase the value of the loop variable inside of the loop. Yes, anybody with a question? No questions. All right, let's take our photograph. Everybody put the cameras on. Let's take off our register. Come on. Yay, Ed Makanya, thank you. Thank you for putting your camera on. Ed Makanya, only Ed Makanya. Come on, what about the other people? What about the other people? Switch on your camera. Yay! By the way, I've put on a gallery. Ah, someone with a mask on. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yay! All right, so there we go. All right, so let's put our. All right, let's put our camera back on.
There's a question in the chat, sir.
Oh, what's the question? Let me see. Let's read the question. The question is, sir, let's say you're using a while loop. Okay, a while loop. I'm assuming you're saying that. Can the endpoint of the while loop be used in a second loop through the same code? Okay, that's a good question, but we're not doing two loops right now, right? We're just starting off slowly. We're having one loop, right? Just one loop there. So for now, let's just concentrate on having one loop. Keep that question in mind. When we include a program with two loops, then we're going to have to decide on that. All right. So thank you very much for that question. So let me go and let's take our photograph. Photograph. That's important right now. All right. So P. Shlongwa, S. Imtiani. I got S. Mkizi with a rock over there. All right, so you better smile. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click. Right, have a look at the WhatsApp group. There's a photograph there. Let's take another photo. Let's take another photo. Right, another photo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay, we got another photo there. Right, it'll be in our WhatsApp group. I hope you like our WhatsApp group. All righty. Okay, everybody, can we call it a day? Thank you very much. It's been lovely. You need to work on W3SCHOOLS.com and do the exercises. I'll put it in our chat. Got to stop recording. Oh no, it's recording all our fun stuff and everything.